Your person is going to reach out to you soon. They are feeling overwhelmed with loneliness and tears, wanting nothing more than to pour their love into you. Their heart is heavy with the weight of unresolved misunderstandings that have come between you both. They want to clear the air, to make things right, and to rebuild the bond that has brought you so close in the past. It seems that the universe is also on your side, working to protect both you and this precious connection. The higher forces are guiding you toward a new beginning together, helping to heal the wounds of the past and encouraging reconciliation. You may be feeling uncertain or even lost right now, unsure about where things stand or what the future holds. The connection might feel clouded, leaving you with questions about how to move forward. But in moments like this, it's important to trust in the greater forces at play. If everything seems unclear and directionless, take a step back and ask the universe for guidance. Trust that the path will be revealed, that clarity will come when you are open to receiving it. The universe is always listening, always ready to show you the way forward, especially when it comes to bringing you closer to your person. Right now, communication between you and your person might be completely absent. The silence can be deafening, and you might be feeling the distance grow. But know that they are feeling it too. In fact, your person is deeply affected by this current disconnect. They are hurting, restless, and conflicted, with an overwhelming sense of longing to reach out and fix things. Their thoughts are consumed by you, and they are reflecting on the mistakes they've made. They are grappling with feelings of regret, wanting nothing more than to make amends and build a lasting connection with you. They know they've caused pain, and they are ready to take responsibility for that, hoping for a chance to set things right. Their love for you is intense. It's the kind of love that doesn't fade easily, that stays alive even in moments of separation and silence. They are waiting for the right time to reconnect with you, hoping for the moment when everything feels aligned. Whether it's meeting face to face or making that long-awaited phone call, they are preparing for that direct contact. They don't want to rush in and make things worse. They want to come to you when they're ready, when they know they can speak from a place of sincerity and honesty. You matter so much to them, more than you may realize. In their eyes, no one else can take your place. You hold a special space in their heart that no one else can fill. Your love, your kindness, and your unwavering support have touched them deeply. You've been there for them without expecting anything in return, and that's what makes you different from anyone else they've encountered. Your selflessness, your ability to give without asking, sets you apart, and they see that now more clearly than ever. In this time of reflection, they have come to understand just how valuable you are. You've done so much for them, and while they may not have always acknowledged it before, they are seeing it now. Your actions have shown them the depth of your love, and they are realizing that they can't take that for granted. They don't want to lose you, and they certainly don't want to replace you with anyone else. You are irreplaceable in their life, and they are fully aware of that now. As they wait for the right moment to reconnect, they are working on themselves, trying to become the person you deserve. They don't want to come back into your life with the same unresolved issues or misunderstandings. They want to show you that they have learned from their mistakes, that they are willing to grow and change for the better. This period of silence is not a sign of indifference, but rather a time for them to prepare themselves for the next chapter with you. While the waiting may be difficult, trust that everything is unfolding as it should. The universe is guiding both of you toward healing and toward a stronger, more united future together. In the meantime, continue to trust in the process, and ask the universe to show you the path that will bring you back to your person. The love between you is strong, and with time, understanding, and patience, it will find its way back to where it belongs. A lot of the things you say resonate with me on a deep, almost indescribable level. It's not just that your words sound good, they feel good for my soul, like they speak to something within me that I didn't even know was waiting to be heard. I find myself connecting so easily with the way you explain the things you've gone through on this journey, as though you're giving voice to my own experiences. In many ways, I feel like I've walked a similar path, or at the very least, I've encountered the same struggles. Listening to you is not just about hearing words, it's a process that pulls me inward, forcing me to think, reflect, and even challenge myself in ways I didn't expect. I don't just hear your voice, I sit with it, I let it echo in my mind long after the conversation has ended. What strikes me the most is how effortlessly you express emotion. It's not just the content of what you say, but the way you say it, so open, so raw, and so genuine. You explain situations and emotions in a way that few people can, and that ability to express yourself so clearly, especially when dealing with difficult or complex emotions, is something I admire deeply. I find this part of you mesmerizing. It draws me in, almost like a magnet, but at the same time, it intimidates me. There's a power in that emotional clarity and wisdom, something that feels almost unreachable. It's as if you can see through me, as if you know things about me that I've never even shared. And that, for someone like me, is unsettling in ways I'm not used to. I used to think of myself as someone who had control over their emotions, especially when it came to dealing with other people. I've always been the one to lead in conversations, the one who could predict and guide the flow of interaction, carefully managing how much of myself I let others see. With most people, I never felt exposed. I always knew what to say and how to respond. But with you, it's completely different. For the first time in a long time, I feel vulnerable. When we talk, I never know what to expect from you. You don't follow any rules or structure that I can anticipate, and that throws me off balance. It's a strange feeling, this unpredictability, because I'm so used to being in control. But with you, I don't have that luxury. You make me feel exposed in a way that's almost primal. It's like standing naked in front of someone and not knowing how they'll react. Will they accept me, or will they judge me? And that fear of being seen, truly seen, is what makes me freeze up when we talk. It's not something I'm used to, in fact, it's completely out of character for me. Normally, I'm confident, composed, and sure of myself. But around you, all of that falls away. I become someone I barely recognize, a person who hesitates, who second guesses, who feels shy. Yes, shy, which is so unusual for me. It's almost ironic how someone who usually exudes confidence can suddenly feel like a shy boy in your presence. There's something about your presence that makes me hyper-aware of myself. I start overanalyzing everything, my words, my actions, even the silences between us. It's not just when we're talking, either. Even when I'm not around you, I catch myself thinking about where you are, what you're doing, and whether you're thinking about me. It's almost obsessive, but not in an unhealthy way, more in the sense that I feel a deep need to understand you, to be closer to you, to figure out how you work. I find myself going a little crazy when I don't know where you are or what's going on with you. It's a kind of emotional restlessness that I've never experienced before, and it's both exhilarating and unnerving. I think a big part of this is because you don't fit into any of the boxes or categories I'm used to placing people in. You don't follow any of the usual rules that I expect in interactions, and that leaves me without a roadmap. I'm constantly trying to figure you out, but just when I think I have a grasp on who you are or what you're thinking, you surprise me. It's like trying to catch the wind, you can feel it, but you can't hold on to it. And maybe that's part of what keeps me so drawn to you. You challenge me, make me question myself, and force me to confront emotions that I'd rather keep buried. I realize that this is why I feel so vulnerable around you. You make me feel things I'm not used to feeling, and you expose parts of myself that I usually keep hidden. It's both terrifying and thrilling, and I'm not entirely sure how to handle it. All I know is that when I'm around you, I'm not the person I usually am. And maybe that's exactly what I need. I wish you were here right now. It feels like the distance between us grows with each passing day, and I can't help but feel as though you're slipping further away from me. It's as if you're a world away, even when I can still hear your voice or see your face in fleeting moments. I find myself constantly longing to close that distance, to bring you back to me. There's a deep emptiness inside me whenever you're not near, and all I want is to feel your presence again, to have you close by my side. You are my forever, the one I always imagined spending my life with. When I think of home, it's not a place or a space, it's you. Wherever you are, that's where I feel truly at home. It's like you bring warmth and comfort into my life, making everything feel right even when the world around me feels chaotic. I crave that feeling more than anything, especially during these moments when I feel the weight of your absence. You are my safe place, my source of peace, and without you, everything just seems off. Do you realize what your love has done for me? I don't think I could ever fully explain the impact it's had. Your love has transformed me in ways I never thought possible. It's not just the grand gestures or the moments we've shared, it's also the subtle things you do, the way you move through life with such grace and confidence. I find myself mesmerized by you, by your strength, your kindness, and the way you handle everything that comes your way. There's something about your presence that captivates me, making me want to be the best version of myself. I'm so deeply involved with everything about you, more than I ever thought I could be with anyone. Every day, I feel like I've evolved a little more, and it's all because of you. Your love is like this powerful force that has slowly but surely changed me from the inside out. I used to think change was hard, something I had to work at constantly, but with you, it's felt natural. I've become more aware of myself and the person I want to be. And it's not just for me, it's for us. I want to be someone who is worthy of the love you give, someone who can stand beside you and grow alongside you. It's amazing how just an ounce of your love has had such a profound effect on me. It's like I've come alive in ways I never knew were possible. My entire outlook on life has shifted, and I find myself seeing the world through new eyes, with a heart that's more open and a soul that's more at peace. I'm changing, and I have changed, but all of it has been for the better. You've inspired me to clear the clutter from my life, to make space for something greater, for us. I've been working hard to ensure that nothing gets in our way. I want to make sure that the path ahead of us is free of obstacles, that there's nothing standing between us and the life we can build together. I hope you can see all the effort I've put into this. It's not just about me changing, it's about creating a future where we can both thrive, where we can continue to grow and evolve together. I want you to notice how far I've come, and I hope you see me as someone who's not only changed but is still evolving, becoming someone who is truly worthy of being by your side. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. Even though I may not always say it, I am so incredibly grateful for your love, your support, and your presence in my life. You've given me so much more than I ever thought was possible. You've opened my eyes to new possibilities and given me the strength to pursue them. Because of you, I feel like anything is possible, and that's a gift I will never take for granted. I hope you know just how much you mean to me and how deeply I appreciate all that you've done. I'm so thankful to have you in my life, and I'll keep working every day to be someone who deserves the kind of love you give. Thank you, my love, for everything. You are my forever, and I can't wait for the day when we are together again.